Okay. Try to do a little video here, out here on beautiful Lake St. Louis, practicing a new technique that gets me beat a lot and I'm tired of it. It is skipping a jig with a baitcast reel under docks, under cover, under boat lifts, whatever it might be. So I have all my equipment here with me just because it's me. But I have a goal, and my goal is to learn how to skip. So I have, with a lot of research, some recommendations from a bunch of guys, I have purchased, let's see, from Tom Lloyd's company, Jacked Baits, jackedbaits.com. I have purchased the Dock Rock jigs. There's a picture of the jigs right there. They have kind of a curved head in the back, and I have a flat beaver style. That's actually a Reaction Innovations Sweet Beaver. So this is called Camo Craw, this jig, and I'm out here on Lake St. Louis skipping docks. Watched quite a few videos, Wired to Fish, talked to quite a few guys who know how to do this pretty efficiently that I know personally or that are on staff programs with me from other companies, and you know, kind of taking some pointers. Pretty excited that I've gotten this down pretty quick. I can roll cast, skip with certain angles, and I'm getting the pitching skip down a lot better. What I have realized first and foremost, 100% about the angle, and whatever angle fits you is you have to figure that out for yourself. Certain angles work for me and a lot of others don't right now as I'm learning this. However, your equipment, extremely important. I've been fortunate enough to be sponsored by Enigma Fishing Rods right here. This is a Phenom series, 7-foot medium heavy, kind of like an all-purpose rod. I'm 6'4", 250, so I got real long monkey arms, and I can't use anything longer than this when I'm skipping. I have to be what some guys would consider farther back than most, and some guys I'm probably too close for them, but I'm learning the distance that I need to be away from my target. I'm using a Lew's Tournament MB. This is a 6.8 to 1, and if you notice, put it right here by the camera, I've taken quite a bit of line off that spool, and that's going to help me reduce backlash. I've already gotten a ton. I'm using quality line. I'm using Vicious Pro Elite 17-pound fluorocarbon, 100% fluorocarbon. I love this line. It's heavy line, but Lake St. Louis, the docks, the lifts are metal. They're fixed position lifts, most of them, so I need the heavier line. Some tips that I have taken to heart. You have most reels today have the ability, you have your spool tension knob right here, and you have a magnetic brake on the outside. So what I have done in my learning phase is I have cranked this magnet down as far as it will go, which is a number 10 on my Lew's reel here, and that means that it's going to stop the spool from spinning once my lure loses momentum. And I have loosened my spool tensioner knob right here so that the bait pretty much freely falls as soon as I touch the button. It doesn't fall super fast, but it falls pretty steady. So I have my drag cranked down, and I'm just practicing. I am absolutely loving this Phenom rod for this technique. It's got a pretty soft tip, but it's got a real stiff backbone, so I can use it for light cover flipping. It's not a heavy cover rod for grass or mats or anything like that, but for isolated wood, these docks, these lifts, what I'm targeting, it's doing me real well. I'm real happy with it. Real happy with these jigs. So if skipping with a baitcaster is not your forte, I highly suggest, I know 2K jigs, these Jacked Baits, True South custom lures, they've all got really good quality made, American made jigs that some of the companies hand make them, some of the companies you know, they order some stuff in and they assemble them here in the United States. So all great companies, all have skipping style jigs because it is a very popular technique. The majority of the lakes I fish have areas of the lake where I need to be able to do this. I can do it very well with a spinning rod. I can skip flukes, I can skip wacky worms, shaky heads, I can skip those very well, but that's with spinning tackle. So my setup for that, for this, I'm using a 3/8 ounce jig. The cover I'm skipping under is fairly shallow. It's less than 10 feet deep, a 3/8 ounce jig with a beaver style bait that I cut the first probably ½ inch of the bait off, so it's a little bit more compact. All of the videos I've watched have, you know, recommended you have this flat profile on the back. See, the back of the jig is flat and the back of the trailer is flat. So you have this flat profile that's going to hit the water and continue to skip just like a rock when you're at the creek trying to skip rocks as a kid, or teach your kids to skip rocks if you're an adult. So I hope this helps you out. I've done so much research on this, talked to so many guys and had so much advice, watched so many videos, and now I'm out here doing it for myself because I'm tired of getting beat where guys can get these lures back up where I'm not, and they're catching fish that I'm passing by. So you want to learn how to do this, get you some baits, get you some jigs like this. This is the Dock Rock from Jack Baits, JAKKED, baits.com. Love these baits. Like I said, this is a 3/8 ounce. Tom Lloyd Jr. makes these here, actually in Missouri. So, gotta support Missouri businesses. That's kind of how I feel about that. You know, I know the 2K custom jigs are great jigs. True South custom lures are awesome jigs. I gotta support my Missouri businesses though here. I'm having fun doing this. I've had a couple bites. I'm not out here to catch fish today. I'm out here to learn this technique. So I really don't care today if I'm catching a ton of fish or not. I'm out here trying to learn how to efficiently do this technique because I have a couple big tournaments coming up. One the end of this month. I've got and 2 more in November, possibly 3 in November, that I'm going to need to know how to do this. So I don't really have the ability to demonstrate for you, but I can at least show you my setup and why I have it set up the way that I have up. I'm hoping to get some kind of an action type of a camera here real soon so that I can start setting that up and actually try to demonstrate. It'll actually be funny to watch when I do that because I have been way more unsuccessful at this than I have been successful at skipping so far. So it would probably be a really funny blooper video. I hope this helped. Have some more videos coming up here pretty soon, hopefully. Tight lines, stay safe, wear your life jacket.